No one's ever been divorced because they can't cook. There are memes online about how people get married and then suddenly think they're know-it-alls when it comes to marriage. If they're giving you slow replies, just weird vibes in general, don't even bother with that kind of, they really obsess about it. Thinking to myself, like, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about useful advice for marriage, actual useful advice, and not just random things that I feel like people get told and it actually doesn't mean much and it doesn't benefit you either. So if you are interested, please subscribe. We have so much more content on marriage, motherhood, and just general thoughts. So yeah, let's just get into it. I don't like wasting time. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. In this video, we will be talking about 8 pieces of useful advice. There are memes online about how people get married and then suddenly think they're know-it-alls when it comes to marriage, but I feel like there is a sort of a wall between people who are going to get married and then people who are married. And a lot of the advice that I was given, in hindsight, I'm thinking to myself, like, actually, you could have told me more useful things than that. All right, let's get started with the first one. The first one is learning how to cook. People say that and they're always like, oh my God, you need to know how to cook because blah, blah, blah. Do you know how to cook? What can you cook? And all of that stuff. And they really obsess about it. And it's extremely ridiculous. No one's ever been divorced because they can't cook. The second thing is ask useful questions. Oh my God, this is so important. Okay, how many people have I spoken to? And I'm asking them questions about, as in like friends and stuff, and I'm asking them, have you asked this? Have you asked that? And they're just like, no, not really. And I'm like, do you even know this person genuinely? Like, do you know them in the sense of who they are, their character, and things like that? If you're going to spend time talking to someone, at least try and reap the benefits of the conversation, you know what I mean? About family structures and dynamics and the expectations. Okay, conflict resolution is super important in a relationship and communication. So having someone with an open mindset and like a growth mindset will help in terms of benefiting you guys when it comes to that stuff. The fourth thing is stay in your lane. Focus on your marriage, your expectation. Don't be swayed by other people. Now, that doesn't mean don't take advice from people that you respect and that care about you, but it means that when it comes to people that you know who don't care about you, who don't care about your feelings, who aren't particularly invested in your life, but as soon as you are serious about getting married and they come out the woodworks to just give you random advice, if you don't want that marriage, don't take that advice. 5 is don't ignore finances. I don't mean be a gold digger and like go after someone solely for their money. You need to be able to have someone who has a stable income, who has ambition or drive to go to work, to make money for his family, not just someone who thinks about the optics of being a husband, but someone who understands the responsibilities of being a husband and is there to support you in whatever way it needs to be. Because the thing is, kids come as well, and it's important for the man to be able to have a stable income, to be able to have someone you can rely on when you're sick or you're pregnant, rearing the kids in the young ages. We're going to chug on because there's a lot of noise outside. The 6th thing is to remember about the relationship with the mother, okay? If you didn't see it, I did a video this week and it was about how to see if you have a toxic mother-in-law, how to manage that. Anyways, so the 7th thing is knowing, having a wedding budget and sticking to it, okay? There's going to be a lot of things that's going to go on and people are going to be trying to sway you whichever way, right? Small wedding, big wedding, small nikah, big nikah, bridal shower. So people are going to try and sway you either way, but you need to be like, this is what I'm going to do, I'm sticking to it, so you don't get distracted by different things and you have a focal point to come back to your budget and the things that you want, and have people around you who will support you in that. The eighth thing is the 1 week rule, which is essentially that try to get to know someone for a week, and if there's no vibe in a week, there's never going to be a vibe, okay? Like maybe the person is on their own journey or they're distracted or whatever, but if you're like serious about it, and you have that in mind, like, okay, I'll give you a week. But if they're giving you slow replies, just weird vibes in general, don't even bother with that kind of thing. It's not worth your time, right? And the person that you want won't be dilly-dallying, won't be like stringing you along. So I think it would help with clarity as well, just like, oh, I'm gonna give it a week, and if this person is not like giving that vibe and things like that, or I'm not interested in that, then just call it quits. You can't convince someone to like, or convince yourself to like someone. Like, really and truly, if you wanted to, you would, right? If you guys enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. And if you would like to see any other content related to this or anything else, please let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. مع السلامة. مع السلامة.